Stephen Speak, Extra Speak. A little more of everything and nothing. Don't forget to subscribe. Hello, welcome to Stephen Speak, Extra Speak. Episode 25, XXV in Roman numerals. Not done that in a while. I really committed to that, didn't I? Anyway, how the devil are you all? I say this is episode 25. I'm on a bit of a hiatus from the regular episodes, as you're all aware. Apologies I not posting anything on social media. I was on a course for a week, and that's where I recorded the last couple of Stephen Speaks and last couple of episodes of the main series. And then I went on holiday, and I kind of wanted to break from social media a little bit, and I haven't really posted anything personal on my own, let alone the Stephen Speak social media. So apologies for that, but you know, you need a break, need a proper break. So I'll inundate you with posts very shortly. And yeah, just to tell you what I did on my holiday, really, and I'll actually promote some episodes because I'm really shit at doing that, and I apologise to anyone that stuck with me in discovering these episodes. Thank you. Bear with me. I'm still trying to get into like a process of like what do I do, and trying to get into I really need to kind of get into a bit of a routine, don't I? At least to tell you when I'm putting something out there and sharing a bit of my stuff as well. Anyway, today's episode is about it was my birthday. So if you listen to Sunday's episode, you'll know that it was technically recorded a week before my birthday. Don't tell anyone. But it was my birthday on Saturday. I was working, unfortunately, having come straight back from holiday. But I had Sunday off. I had a nice evening Saturday when I finished work. I had takeaway with my mate and my wife because my mate's birthday is this week, and probably wasn't going to see him because of work. So had a nice gathering. Then Sunday just chilled out, watched the American football, caught up on the motorbike racing. But on the Saturday, I had a nice surprise because I'd ordered something like over a year ago, and it was meant to be released in October this year. But you know what these things are like. You never really know. But it did. It actually arrived on my birthday, which was nice. It was nice, even though it was kind of like something I paid for myself. What wasn't nice is the fact I had forgotten, hadn't paid for it. It was like a pre-order. I knew it was a pre-order, by the way. But the money came out of my bank last week, and I was like, brilliant. There's some money I didn't realise was going to come out. And it wasn't cheap for what it was, but it was cheap at the same time. So I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like a mixture of value and not. I don't know what you would say. Anyway, the thing I bought, God, like 2 minutes of talking to get to that. The thing I bought was a Nerf gun, but not just any Nerf gun because it's me. It was a Nerf gun which is a replica of the pulse rifle, the M41A Pulse rifle from the Aliens films, and novels and all that sort of jazz. But it's a Nerf gun. And when I saw it, I've always wanted a Nerf gun. Not a Nerf gun. I've had Nerf guns. I am a big kid. I still own some Nerf guns, which I've been trying to get rid of, but can't seem to separate myself. Anyway, yeah, I've always wanted a pulse rifle, a replica one, and they've done a couple of replicas, but they've been super expensive. And at the time when they released them, like I spend my money on things that I like to spend my money on, if you know what I mean. So like I will be very frugal with certain things, and then other things I will spend a lot of money on, and people think you're mental. But I make savings as well. You know, you spend your money on what you like, don't you, at the end of the day? So that's something that I like. And I spent £99 on this pulse rifle replica. And when the other ones came out, when the other replicas came out, they were very expensive. I think one of them came out, it was over £1,000. It was a bit ridiculous, and I was I was humming and hawing whether I should just like put it on the credit card and pay it off in portions, or take a small loan. And I genuinely considered it, but I thought, you know what, it's it didn't have much functionality. Like if the magazine had come out and it had the counter and stuff on, I might have been like, yeah, fair enough. And I know there's been a couple of replicas like that. Some of them cheaper than others. Some of them not actually screen replicas. And then there's been an airsofting gun as well. They fight like basically a BB gun. Airsofting is quite big in the UK, as it is in America, I think. Probably around the world. It's replica guns, fine little BB pellets, and they did a bloody pulse rifle version. But again, that was quite expensive, and again wasn't probably as accurate as I would have liked. Anyway, Hasbro said they were going to release this pulse rifle, and I was like, well, that's pretty mint. And I thought, well, I could maybe use the measurements off that, to make my own or something. So that's maybe a little project for me in the future. Anyway, yeah, it arrived on Saturday, and it's bloody brilliant. It's a Nerf gun. It fires the foam pellets. It even has the working underslung grenade launcher, which fires the large pellets. It has sounds. It has the round counter. So as you fire in the pellets, the magazine takes 10 darts, but as you fire them, it actually counts down 9 from 10 to 0. And it also has the empty clip sound. So when you press the trigger and there's nothing in it, it goes as if there's no bullets left. When you take the clip out and put it back in, it resets the counter to 10. But you can also put the counter to 99 or 89 or 81. So you can actually pretty much choose whatever the counter starts on, which I think is a pretty cool feature, because obviously you're limited to 10 foam bullets, but you technically could have it showing any number up to 99, just like the film. The underslung grenade launcher has a sound when it launches. There's a really satisfying pump action on that thing as well. It's very, very well made. I do have a couple of rattles in it, though. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like sprues that have come loose in the manufacturing process. So there is a couple of rattles in it, but it seems to function completely fine. It is one of the Nerf guns with the little flywheels inside. So you press a button and you can hear it spinning up, and then you press the trigger and it fires a bullet. But it has this automatic feature on it, so you can fire individually, but if you hold the trigger, it just literally pumps the bullets out. And it's a shame it only fires 10, because it's so satisfying. I will post a picture onto I took a video actually, so I'll post the video onto social media. Was it worth £99? For me, yes. I love the film. And the packaging's nice. It comes in like a box. I'd prefer to think. I think I'd have preferred the box if it was a bit more like it was the actual case that the gun came in. However, it's a nice presentation box as well. There's acid burns on the box. There's holes cut into the lid. You've got the place for the box to go. It's all cardboard. You've got the place for the gun to go, and then you've got a couple of compartments where the darts and stuff were stored. It takes 4 C-cell batteries, which are not the huge ones, but the ones that are slightly fatter than the double A's, so the little chunky ones. You normally put them in the old radio cassettes and stuff like that. Showing me age there. And it takes 4 of them, but that's okay. And I think the reason they've done that is it actually gives the gun a bit more weight, because I've just made of plastic, and it gives it a little weight, and it's kind of nice. The problem I've got now is where I'm going to put it in my room, because I've pretty much filled everywhere up. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some room on one of my shelves. Because I want my Lego display to be all moved around. So I'm thinking I might make, where I've got my alien display, I think I might make room on one of the bottom shelves, because I've got some spare books and stuff. And I might put the pulse rifle at the back of that display on the wall and have my books displayed in front of it. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I can do, really, to be honest. It's what a wonderful thing it is, and I'm so glad I pre-ordered it. In fact, I actually wish I was going to pre-order 2, but I thought that was too frivolous. But I should have probably ordered 3, because they're going on eBay for something stupid like £300 now. The cheapest my mate Scott could find was £150. But there's people listening for £350, £400, £500. So maybe I could have ordered 3, kept one as it is, painted one up to look more like the real thing, and then sold one, and that would have paid for both of my other ones with change. You can't really foretell these things, can you? You know, you don't know how things are going to be popular and such things, and then just getting the hassle of selling it and hoping you get the money back. And if you don't, you got three of the same thing. But yeah, I love it. It's ace. I'm a big child, and I've got a pulse rifle now, and I was a bit worried when I ordered it that I wouldn't like it because it was a Nerf gun, even though I was ordering it anyway. But yeah, when I got out of the case, it's just fun. I love it. My next mission is to get a replica pulse rifle, either by making one myself or searching out like a reasonably priced one, which probably doesn't exist. Anyway, I think I've talked about a pulse rifle replica Nerf gun for a while now, and these are only short episodes. But yeah, I love aliens, and I love my new Nerf pulse rifle. Go and check my social media out over the next couple of days, and I'll post a video. Thank you very much for listening. Please send me messages on social media. Send me ideas about the new series. I'll let you know when I'm going to get things ready. I've got quite a lot of stuff to do, but I'm quite busy at work, so it's probably a bad time really to start a new series. However, I will do it. I'm going to continue this. I'm super enjoying it, and your support is more than welcome. And I'm very appreciative. So, at Stephen Speak PC is on my social medias. Take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. You've been listening to Stephen Speak Extra Speak. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe.